Hello and welcome back to the Unrehearsed Podcast. It is your host, Giselle, and I'm here for another week of nonsense. I am feeling pretty tired and a little goofy today. So it was probably due to the workshop that I went to yesterday. I want to say it was yesterday. I had a friend who invited me to another friend's breath work workshop. And I didn't realize how like locked up my ribs were. I couldn't breathe. I was like I was like, why is like my chest like not expanding, right? I was like, I don't after like I want to say like 10 minutes, I was like, it just quit. I was like, I can't even breathe anymore. Like my muscles are not functioning the way they should be functioning. And I was just like, I can only like breathe this one way. And I was like, oh God, this is a problem. So we're gonna need to start stretching some more, I would say. But I've like slept like a rock yesterday. I had, like don't even remember sleeping. Like, I remember getting to my bed and there's just out, lights out almost instantly. So that was really cool. I did get some really good rest, but I am like so out of shape. People say like, "Oh, round is a shape." Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Like I'm feeling round. I was like, I need to like work on whatever's going on here. My flexibility in like just functional muscles just doesn't exist anymore. Um, and breathing is exhausting. So that's horrible. That is horrible. So I am feeling a little tired. I also feel like my anemia has like these symptoms that I feel like I can almost tell like when it's really bad. Like if I obviously I don't want to hear it. I have not been taking my supplements for a while because it's just it got so annoying. And I was like, "You know what? I feel fine. I feel fine." I do actually have a theory about that, which I will not talk about here, but, I like, can all these, like, symptoms start to come back, I was just like, "Oh god, now I have to, like" I can't escape it, like, now I have to take my freaking supplements. So I have been slowly trying to get myself back, but I am feeling really tired and pretty worn out today, this week, this past, like, 2 weeks. Yeah, I was like, I think a lot of this is delirium. This episode is gonna be really interesting to see how it plays out. But, that girl that I was talking to about the breathwork, workshop is going to be coming next week. I'm really excited to have her. I met her actually through the, or a Latina work meetup thing, networking event that I went to forever ago that I talked about here. So I actually met her through her, and I also I met Isabel, which you guys I'm sure remember, but she is really like just such a nice person. Like the first time I met her, I was just like, you just feel like such a like comforting force. And seeing her actually get to work during her workshop was just so cool. I was just like, "Yep, that pretty much nails it." Like, I feel like she's got such a good vibe about her, and I love her, and and she has, her whole story, so I'm really excited to kinda go into that with her, next week. I am just realizing how dark this shirt is making my hair look, but I'm, like, blending in here. I'm, like, almost, like, dark as the background. Um, like I said, it's gonna be a weird episode, guys. I hope you guys are strapped in. But, yeah, I'm really excited to have her. She has opened a gym, in San Mateo also with her husband, which I thought was really cool. So I'm really excited to get into it with her next week. So definitely keep an eye out for her. Um Today I pulled something off of the internet, which was a list of weird questions. And I also wanted to just say hi to all of my new followers because our little community is growing. I'm starting to get a couple of extra people, a couple of extra ears every week. So I just wanted to say thank you for being here and just acknowledge you. This is me. I am very off the wall. I will make a lot of left turns in conversation. So this kind of episode is for you. I pulled random questions about myself and I probably will have lots to say about it. So, the first question is, what is my most used emoji? And I am a millennial. I'm just going to start out there. I am a millennial. And as millennials do, um, I feel like we use that laughing, crying face all the time. And if that's just me, that's just me because I use it constantly in like almost every sentence, I feel like. Because I just feel like it's funny. I don't know. I don't take things too seriously. So I feel like most of the time when I'm putting that emoji, it's because I actually think it's funny. Like I'm actually either like really laughing or being like, haha, this is kind of funny, right? So that is my 100% most used emoji. I'm in a couple of Discords now, and I feel like just all of my everything. It's everywhere. All my text messages, my emails, my Discord messages, my group chat like messages or like my game chat messages. It's just it's funny. It's funny. And like I know that it's kind of like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, like they can tell that you're a millennial." And I'm a millennial. Oh well. Um morning or night person? I am a morning person. I will wake up pretty consistently, like, I just can't sleep in. Like, I wish I could sleep in until, like, 10 or 11, but most of the time by, like, 7:38, I think the latest I've slept in is, like, 9, and that's, like, pushing it. Um, so I'm very much a morning person. I'm, like, up and out, and, like, I wanna go get breakfast. I wanna, like, run around, I wanna go catch some sunlight and some fresh air. So I, like, wanna get my day going. However, that does not mean that I am not a night person because I will rally. Like, I will 100% rally. If there is a reason, if we are out, I'm gonna stay out, and I'm gonna be out all night, and I probably will be out most of the morning. And then I will sleep for, like, 2 hours, and then I'll wake up at 7:30, and then we'll continue our day. There was the most recent, experience of that was I think we went, clubbing for that, like, Bad Bunny like, it was around the Super Bowl time. We went to, like, a club that was playing Bad Bunny, and it was, like, a whole thing. Um I stayed out until, like, 4 in the morning, and I'm a driver. Like, I drive. If for you guys that don't know who I my weird car sickness will not allow me to ride. I usually drive, but I'm, like, driving around at 4 in the morning, and I'm, like, fine. I'm, like, awake. If I pass the threshold, I'm good. Like, if, like, by come, like, I wanna say 11, 12, if I can, like, push through it, I'm done. Like, I will be up until, like, the wee hours of the morning. So I do both. I don't it's like if there's something to do, I'm gonna do it. I'm there. I'm there with you. Um, I'm gonna get crucified for this one. Weird food combo. I'm like actually scared to say it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this except for my dad. My dad I didn't want to say that I got this from my dad, but I don't think I've ever seen this out in public, and it's probably because they look at you really weird. I put ranch on my rice. I haven't done it in a really long time because I think the one time that I put it on in front of Matt, he was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I like ranch a lot. I don't do like there is times where I will put like ranch on, like, pizza or, like, ranch on the, like, normal stuff, like, ranch on fries, always. Always ranch on fries. But more than ketchup. I wanna add that asterisk, more than ketchup. Like, if there is especially, like, if, Jeffrey's ranch is, like, the best ranch ever. I love their ranch. I think it's delicious. So for sure, their fries will be getting and I get upset when it's, like, not in the bag. Like, "No, like, how am I supposed to eat these fries?" Definitely not with ketchup. Um, but yeah, it's been a while since I put ranch on my rice just because I don't wanna get judged. And I don't wanna get, like, I mean, even just I'm at home. Matt's not gonna give too much of a crap about it, but I just, like, I don't wanna hear it. Like, I know it's weird. I know, but I don't know how. I think you know what happens? I very distinctly remember eating salad and, like, cause I used to love salad when I was a kid, like, that was all I would eat because I was a really picky eater. Was. Listen to me, was. And so ended up putting, like, ranch on my salad, and it would just kinda spill over, right? And so, like, it would go into my rice, and I would eat it that way. So it was I would say that is my weird food combo that is, yeah, that's probably my worst one, I think. Comfort TV, pretty simple for me. Um, Anything Disney, like any Disney movie, or Phantom of the Opera is like my favorite musical. I am actually wearing the Phantom of the Opera shirt right now because we went to New York and got to see it right before they stopped playing it. Um, and I would say that those are like on repeat. If I'm not feeling well or like if I just want to like throw something on, it's gonna be a Disney movie. Probably Frozen 2 or I don't know. I just cycle through them all. Like I feel like the older ones I haven't done very like, recently, I have watched, like, Sleeping Beauty. I wanna say that's one that I kinda throw on too, but I don't think watched, like, Cinderella in a really long time. There's just, like, random ones that I will just kinda like, there it is." Um, but yeah, I think Phantom of the Opera, I would have to be in, like, a really specific mood to watch it because it usually makes me cry, because I've watched the actual play in San Francisco and in New York. I just feel like when you watch it in the movie like, the movie is amazing, okay? Like, I know there are people out there who give it a lot of crap. I'm not one of those people. I love that freaking movie. I've been watching it since it came out, since I was, like, a teenager. It was, like, my favorite. I loved it so much. Um, but I know a lot of people give it shit. I watched it for the first time, I wanna say like 5 years ago in San Francisco, and I sobbed. I sobbed. It gives you and I understand, like, when you watch it in a movie versus when you watch it in a play, you just get 2 completely different views of it. I mean, it's just a completely different perspective, and the story is the same, but just, like, I don't know, it's just something about it, like, completed as a whole like, the play version is obviously always gonna be better. I mean, I feel like that's just you feel the vibrations of the music. I mean, there's just I can't say enough good things about going to see a play or a musical. It's amazing. It's a whole different experience, but that is definitely one of the movies that I will reach constantly. I think it's, actually the only one that I bought, like, in, like, DVD form because I was like, "I don't ever wanna come to a point where I go to look for it on one of the streaming services." Here's one of those left turns that I'm talking about. Go into the streaming services and have it not come up. My left turn is that, oh my god, is it so freaking annoying when you have, like, 5 freaking streaming services and you go to look for a freaking specific movie and you're like, one of them has to have it. And you like log into every freaking one of them, going to look for this movie and it's not there. It just irritates the ever living crap out of me. I think there was at one point that I did actually like delete all my services because went to go look for a movie and it wasn't there. And I think I had to like sign up for Showtime. I don't even remember what the movie was, but it was enough to piss me off that I was like, "Enough." Like, all the services are going. No, like, done, done. And then, of course, like, you fall back into it because what else, right? Um, but yeah, that's my comfort TV and my rant about streaming services. Window aisle? Window. Always. I don't is that even a question? I mean, like, I know that so my dad likes to sit in the aisle seat. I don't know why. I mean, like, you don't get up. He doesn't get up. Like, it's not like you can go and, like, go for a walk. I mean, like, I guess some people might go for a walk. I've never seen anybody go for a walk on a plane. Like, in the aisle seat? Never. Easier for you to go to the bathroom? Sure. Not that big of a deal, honestly. But It's just the window. I love the window. I love being able to look out the window. When we went to Japan, speaking of Japan, we are leaving in exactly 120 days from now, which I'm really excited about. But when we went to Japan, that was the one time that I was like, open the shade, look outside, water, and then close it. And then I think I would watch like a movie, like a whole movie, and then I'd open the shade and I'm like, water again, water again, water again. I think like I watched like 2 or 3 movies and I'm just like, this is just freaking water. It kind of like it trips you out a little bit and all you see is freaking water. But window, a window always. I like fight me. I don't I love the window seat. Um my favorite era is this one. Oh my god. I feel like I've talked about that so much. Um, but it's true. It's true. I feel like I've really stepped into, like, who I am and just, like, also stepped away from a lot of, like, giving a shit. And so my favorite era is this one. It's such a cop out. So corny today. Um but I love who I am right now. I love all the things that I have going on. So yeah, I would say this one, hands down, without question. Second favorite, maybe. Ooh, that's hard. If I wasn't going with this one, I think I would probably say 1920. Like, in my 1920s. That was a fun like, early 20s, like, very early 20s. I think that was a really fun time. I was very adventurous. I would do a lot of crazy things and go do a lot of crazy adventures, and that was fun. I mean, when you're young, you get to do all that stuff. That's kind of part of, like, living and experiencing just, like, life. So that's probably my second favorite. Uh, good mood trigger is smells. I It's nothing better than a good smell. I It sounds really weird, but give me, like, good food or, like, a good perfume or a good cologne, I'm sold. I don't care, like, what shitty mood I'm in, if it smells good, like, I'm gonna be okay. Um, the smell that I would have to go with for, like, perfume and colognes, I'm very particular. I feel like it needs to have a little bit of a woodiness to it. Um, my friend we were in, what is that store next to, um, not what the hell is it? Oh my god, Bath& and Body Works. Okay, so there's the Bath& and Body Works, and then there's the one next to it that has, like, the candles and stuff. What is that called? I don't know. It's not important. My point is we were in a candle store and we were going around and we were smelling all the different candles and just being like, "Oh, I like this one. I like this one." Um so like I had a few of them that I had my friend smell and her description of what I liked was you like things that smell like a man. And I feel like that's no. Because not saying that men stink or anything, I'm just saying that, like, men it's not a men exclusive scent, like, that woody, like, manliness, the woody like, the woodiness, the, like, I don't know, cypressy, like, smell, I love those smells, I think they smell so good. They're very grounding, I think, don't bring me patchouli. I that's if it's very even if it's really like, a small amount, it just takes over. I just it's fine, it's good, but I want something, like, more I don't know. I like those, like, I don't know, they call them, like, all these weird forest terms, and I really like those smells. Those smells make me feel good. There's, like, white fern or, like, all that kinda stuff. I like it. Food. Food is also amazing. Give me cookies, give me sweet smelling food. Um, I don't really like that spicy smell because I don't like spicy anything. But give me like that like heartiness, that like meaty smell. Oh, so good. Um, but yeah, smooth smells are my good mood trigger instantly, I feel like. Um, my weird habit, and you guys might judge me so much for this one. Um, so especially now because my hair has been falling out in droves because I am irresponsible and have not been taking my medication. Um, my hair has been falling out a lot. And it usually does. I feel like I always have like some kind of chunk of hair or whatever in the shower. Some people already know where this is going. Um, I love to irritate my husband because what kind of wife would I be if I didn't irritate my husband? And I like to take all the little extra hairs that fall out of the bottom of my hair and put them on the shower walls and leave them there and leave them there for my darling husband to gather and throw away in the trash. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra spicy, I will pull it out of the drain and stick it and stick it on the wall because I know it irritates him. Oh god. So, there was this one time that there are 2 stories about this. There was this one time that, I he was telling me, like, "Stop leaving stop leaving your hair on the walls," right? And then there was the next time that I showered, I literally, like, put all of this, like, hair that was falling out, and I put it on the shower wall, and I, like, wrote, "Love you" in my hair. Oh, fuck, I'm so weird. And then the second story that I had was after that event, um, I, like, took the brush that I brushed my hair with, like, every day, and I, like, took all the hair out of my brush, and for the guys, like, who don't use a brush like that, it accumulates a lot of hair, especially when you shed as much as I do. And so, like, I, like, slapped the whole thing. It's, like, in this round configuration, and I just slapped the whole thing on the wall, and I, like, left, and I went to work, and my parents were staying, I think, the night the next day, or I don't know, sometime close to where this, like, giant giant ball of hair is, like, on the wall. And so, like, my dad comes to my work and he goes, "Oh, it's good to see you alive." He's like, "I thought you got scalped." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Oh my god, this the shower hair." Like, I just, like, left it there, and I thought that Matt was gonna shower after me, but he did not, and he left it there for everybody to see, which I thought was hilarious. I think that was the point where I kinda stopped doing it, but I still do it. I don't it's not as bad. I don't think I, like, leave, like, as much on the you guys can ask him if you want. Um, but yeah, I would say that that's probably, like, my weirdest habit. I feel like I don't have a lot of weird habits, but that I would say is probably the weirdest one. My unhinged thing. Mm, if you are coming at me in a passive aggressive tone, you better hope I'm in a good mood because I'm about to get direct real quick. I will let it slide most of the time. Most of the time, I'm like, okay, like, whatever. I'm like super laid back about it. It doesn't really matter. Oh, well, whatever. Be passive aggressive. I can see it. I got it. Um, if I'm in a mood or if it's just that day, I will come at you directly. And I will call you out on your shit. Like, mm. If you say some out of pocket shit, I may not say it that day. I may not say it the next day, but if it really like bothered me, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to be very direct about it. That is my most unhinged quality, I would say, is that like, and I'm not doing it from like a confrontational like space. I think that most of the time I'm coming from like a very like, let's talk about this because I'm not going to be uncomfortable. So say what you got to say and then we can move on. Like, um, but yeah, that I would say that I'm just like not a, I'm not, I can be passive aggressive. I'm like not even going to front about that. I can be passive aggressive. Most of the time I'm going to be direct. My guilty pleasure, if I have a fixation, especially when it comes to food, I will buy Costco amounts of this food. My Rocky Road ice cream obsession that is still kind of lingering around, I would buy like 5 pints of that thing without shame, literally. Like, I'm like, that's it. I had an Uncrustables obsession for a little while. I actually went and bought the Costco-sized, like, box of them just to have them here. Um Anything. Anything that I'm, like, really obsessed about, I will buy a bunch of, and I'll just have them here, and I will eat them slowly. Like, I'm not gonna just, like, devour them, but I will buy them all. And let's see, the last couple is, what is a weird thing that I'm good at? I'm good at, like, remembering everybody's order at a table when you're in a group and, like, ordering for everybody. Like, I think that it was just, like, something that I used to do when I was a kid because we would go out, and when we would go out, it was at least 7 people or more, because it was, like, my parents and then, my grandma and my aunt and, whatever, and so it was always a pretty big group. Um and I would remember everybody's order, and then I would just talk to the waitress and say, like, "Here's the order for everybody." So I feel like I missed my calling to be a waitress because I think that would be a pretty good job for me, because I'm really good at remembering everybody's orders, like modifications and everything. Or maybe it's just because I cared about them. I don't know. Texting or calling? Texting. Texting. I'm not a call. I don't wanna call you. Like, I will call you and I will sit on the phone with you and, like, chat with you. It's just, like, texting for me, like, that's just how my brain works. Like, have, like, a sentence to say, but I don't have a conversation to say. Um, Barring this, like, usually, like, I will have something that I wanna tell you, and then I wanna, like, move on with my day, until, like, you respond to me, and then I have another sentence to say. But I feel like there's just so much less pressure when you're texting. I love texting, it's great, and then now you have all those GIFs and emojis and all that other stuff, like, I love texting. Planning or winging it? Both. Both. You plan enough to not die, and then you wing the rest. You need to get there safely, you need to stay there safely, and you need to travel safely around that area. And then from there, you can do whatever you want, right? So, like, you plan enough, and then you can be comfortable in knowing that you have a place to sleep and you're good. I think that that's, like, the best plan ever. And my new value that I didn't have before is saying no. I say no like a kid who's just learned the word no. Um, I just it's just, like, I don't feel obligated to do a lot of things now, and I think that that is a really good value to have, is to just not feel obligated by people, for their situations, for other whatever, anything. Just no. Just no. If it doesn't align with something that I wanna do, or if I just don't feel like doing it, I'm just gonna say no, and it's fine. It is fine, I promise you. So yeah, those were my random list of crap about me. I hope that you guys had fun listening to me rant about random crap. But yeah, I mean, that was fun. I thought that was fun. Well, I thought that was fun because it was about me. But I hope to see you guys next week so that we can talk all about Cindy and learn all about her life, her gym, and her goals, and all the things that make her tick. I will catch you guys in the next one. I love you all so much. Mwah! Bye.